Hey friends, so it is currently about 5:30 p.m. and I'm just kind of giving an update. We just kind of got home from going to Waco, Texas, which was really fun. We went to Magnolia there, which is from the show Fixer Upper. Was a lot of fun. I got a cute shirt. I got this shirt that says Texas Forever, so I'm pretty excited about that. I also picked up a couple of magnets, but we had a nice time there and went to a museum and stuff. But I just wanted to give a little bit of a reading update. I honestly haven't done much today. Last night I did actually stay up and finish Stay With Me by Mila Gray. I think I ended up giving it 3 out of 5 stars. This follows a wounded warrior and a girl who is interning at a hospital as to be a therapist. It's a really great book. There were some parts of it that I felt like were a little slow. There was also some things that happened at the end that I really just didn't like at all. But overall, it was an enjoyable read, really quick. I went through it way faster than I was expecting. I thought I wouldn't finish it until today, but then last night I got down to the last 100 pages and decided just to power through, so I did that. I did bring with me The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I only got to page 7, so that's as far as I am into this book thus far. I am enjoying it, but I'm nowhere near into it enough to be able to form a true opinion on it. I'm pretty excited to continue reading this book though. This is the one I'm going to keep on reading tonight and see if I can get through. Technically I am still 3 for 3 with this being the 3rd day of Contemporary-a-thon. This is the 3rd book that I've finished. I did also listen to some more of All the Ugly and Wonderful Things by Bryn Greenwood. I am about 4 hours into the audiobook for that, and it's like an 11-hour audiobook, so I'm getting there. It's all right. I have about 7 hours left. It's okay. I definitely understand the controversy behind it, and it's a lot darker than I was anticipating, even though I already knew going into it would be pretty dark. So thus far though, that one's proving to be an interesting read, so that's kind of where I'm at. I will update you guys in a little bit and let you know how much more I've read of The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Hey everyone, just thought I would give a quick reading update. I am still currently reading The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I am 44 pages into this book and really enjoying it. I've already tabbed it up twice, which is amazing to me because it's the first book of, Taylor Jenkins Reid that I'm actually enjoying. I really did like it. I'm also still listening to the audiobook of All the Ugly and Wonderful Things by Bryn Greenwood. I have 7 hours and 13 minutes left of this audiobook. That's going good. I definitely see where people are coming from when they say that the relationship in it is it's interesting, and I don't know where it's going to go at this point between the main character and one of the other characters. There are a lot of slurs in the book, so that's something that's kind of a turn-off point for it, but I'm gonna just keep on trucking through and see how I feel at the end of it and kind of just give my full thoughts then. But I just wanted to give a quick update on what I am reading, so I'm going to go and read some more of The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Like I said, I'm really enjoying it. I'm amazed. I'm enjoying it, and hopefully I can finish it tomorrow. It's kind of a bigger book, not too big. It's a little over, I think, 370 pages or something like that. So as soon as I read more tonight, I will maybe give another quick update before going to bed, but I just wanted to give one now. I will see you soon. Good morning, everyone. It is 10:04 and I am just getting in the car. I am going to be heading to Barnes & Noble. I have a couple of things I have to do beforehand, but I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble and check out some books that I need to get for some buddy reads and see if there's anything new out that I want. So I just kind of wanted to give a quick update. I ended up reading to page 102 in The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo last night, so that went really well. I'm really excited to continue on with reading that, and hopefully I can give you guys another update. I'm gonna see if I can maybe get some footage in the store. But I will see you guys soon. Alright, so it is currently 2:52 p.m. and I haven't read a single page today. I was out this morning running errands and our family left, and then I wanted to go to Barnes & Noble to pick up a book, so I was doing all that this morning, so I didn't get anything read. I should have been listening to my audiobook of All the Ugly and Wonderful Things, but I decided not to do that just because it is kind of like at a darker part in the book right now where I'm at, and I just didn't want to be depressed while I'm out running all these errands. So, but last night I did actually, the good news is that I did read more of The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo than I was originally anticipating. I've like already been tabbing it up, which is like amazing to me. I'm currently at page 102 and really enjoying it. I went in not expecting to enjoy this book at all. I thought it was probably just overhyped. And I'm really happy to say that thus far I am really enjoying this. I'm just like blown away that I'm enjoying this so much. It's definitely a very diverse book, which is fantastic. There's a lot of representation in it. There's also one of the main characters, well actually both of the main characters are biracial, which is awesome. So lots of representation in this book, and thus far I'm really enjoying it. Hopefully I can finish this today is the goal. I've still got probably like 280 pages or so left, so we'll see how it goes, but I do have to get a book finished today in order to be 4 for 4 on day 4 of Contemporary-a-thon, so hopefully I can get that done. I did also go to Barnes & Noble and pick up Before She Ignites by Jodi Meadows. This is just the paperback copy, but it's kind of like a nice like floppy edition, so I really like that. I'm gonna be buddy reading this with some friends this month, and I didn't have it, and I like couldn't find this book anywhere, and at the Barnes & Noble that I got it at, there was only this copy, so I'm really surprised. I didn't even see the second book in the series recently released, and my local Barnes & Noble didn't even have the second book, so that was pretty strange to me. So, but this I will of course be reading after Contemporary-a-thon ends, so hopefully I can get through this pretty quick before the end of the month. But I just wanted to give a quick reading update. That's kind of where I'm at. So I'm going to get everything put away, and probably I'm going to clean my house. So with that, I will listen to my audiobook, and then as soon as I'm done with that, I do plan on continuing on with The Seven Husbands, which I'm really excited for. Hello! It is officially 8:33 p.m. and I finished All the Ugly and Wonderful Things by Bryn Greenwood about an hour ago. I took a break after I finished it to run to the store to get some things, but I did finish it, and I have a lot of thoughts and feelings about this book, which I guess is always a good thing, I suppose. I ended up giving it 2 out of 5 stars in the end. I feel like that's a pretty fair rating. I was determining if I wanted to do 1 star or 2, and I'm settling on 2 stars, but All the Ugly and Wonderful Things follows. It's told from multiple perspectives, but it really follows Wavy, who you first meet, you know, as a child, and how, you know, she grows up in the circumstances that she grows up under are in no way healthy. And it tells her life story and how she grows up, and a lot of things happen to her and to her family. There's a lot of controversy about this book, so, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't read it and is interested in reading it. Personally, I'm not really sure how to review the book. I mean, there's a lot of parts in it that I thought were okay. The writing was decent overall. There were a lot of things though that were very concerning. It deals a lot around a relationship between a young girl and a much older man who's like in his mid-20s or something like that. And And I understand where both sides of the controversy come from on this stance, because he is in the beginning like such a great figurehead for her and like takes care of her, but it as their relationship changes, as she gets a little bit older, I understand where all the concern comes from. But aside from that, there are a couple other parts in the book that I kind of were like a little bit of a red flag for me. There's a part where one of the male character, who's like I suppose you could say like romantic interest in the book, grabs her arm hard enough to bruise her wrist, and she says that it's, and her friend tells her, like, oh my goodness, like, that's not okay. And she defends him, and that was a part that I didn't really like at all. I don't think that's I just didn't see as like excusable behavior. But overall, like I said, the writing was fairly decent. I'm gonna give it 2 out of 5 stars in the end. It does deal with a lot of harsh topics. I read this for, the challenge of reading a dark contemporary, and I feel like it fit the bill perfectly. But I'm glad to have it out of the way and to move on to hopefully much brighter and lighter things. I'm going to continue reading The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo tonight and just see how far I can get in that. Thus far, I have finished 4 out of 4 books for Contemporary-a-thon, which is like, who am I? Like, I never do this. So I'm really excited that I've done this so far. So I'm probably gonna just relax the rest of the night after reading all the Ugly and Wonderful Things and get into Evelyn Hugo, which I am really enjoying. I haven't read any more of it today, so I'm gonna take a bath here in a little bit and kind of just relax and read some more of Evelyn Hugo and just see how far I can get tonight. Since I've already finished my book for the day, I'm not like too stressed about where I need to get in Evelyn Hugo, because I do have all day tomorrow to finish it. And then that leaves me with, of course, I just have these last 3 books to finish, and then I will have read the 7 books in 7 days, which is like, normally I read like 2 books for a readathon, so I'm really happy with where my reading's going. So I kind of just wanted to give an update. Like I said, it's only about 8:30, so I probably got a couple more hours of reading time that I can get in and see where it goes. So it is currently a little bit after 10 o'clock on day 4 of Contemporary-a-thon, and I did read a little bit more of The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I'm currently 152 pages into it. I'm really enjoying it. I've been tabbing, I don't know if you can see them because they're light green, but I've been tabbing the heck out of this book. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really surprised that I'm enjoying it as much as I am. I really like, there's definitely a lot of diversity in the book, which I think is one of its greatest characteristics, and the author seems to do such a good job, and there's so many good quotes. Like, Evelyn Hugo is amazing. I love her character, and I'm so glad that I'm finally reading this book. Hopefully I can finish it by tomorrow. I think I should be able to make it, in time. I just have like this much left to read. I'm gonna probably read just a little bit more tonight and then go to bed, but I just wanted to give a final update for the day. I did finish All the Ugly and Wonderful Things by Bryn Greenwood earlier today, and now I just have to finish this tomorrow, hopefully, so that I can move on to my other 2 books. So I hope everyone is having a great Contemporary-a-thon. Leave me a comment down below your favorite book you've read so far for Contemporary-a-thon, and I will see you soon.